All right, guys, hundreds of billions of dollars are about to be injected into the global economy. We're going to talk about why that is. The US stock market has hit all-time highs in history. We've talked ad nauseum about the different reasons why we're bullish on the US economy, the lack of the recession, the interest rates coming down, these kind of things. But the Chinese stock market has seen a different picture. It has been very bloody over there. And so we just got word that things are about to change over there dramatically, where massive stimulation is about to happen. And we have data that suggests that out of these hundreds of billions of dollars that are going to be printed, a lot of that is going to flow into Bitcoin. And also, if you guys are a little bitter, like I was for not getting in Celestia when we first started talking about it, $2, don't worry. We got other projects at the end of this video we'll talk to you about that gives you another opportunity to get in something similar to that. So guys, if you're excited for the show, make sure that you destroy that like button. If you're new to the channel, what's up? My name is Kyle Chasse. My goal is to bring you guys all the alpha that you need to make as much money as possible in this upcoming bull market. Let's get into it, guys. So the S&P 500, like we said in the beginning, is up to 4,900 and the first time in history, all-time highs. This puts the index up another 3.5% year to date and 18.5% since October 27th in 2023. In roughly 3 months, the S&P 500 has doubled the average annual return. Can we get to $5,000 next? Okay, whatever. It's America. We know it. China, on the other hand. So the Kobulesi letter says, China in 2024 so far. China's biggest brokerage restricts short selling. China reportedly weighs a $280 billion stimulus package. Brrr. China unexpectedly cuts reserve ratio for banks. China tells funds to stop shorting index futures. Sounds like your social credit score is going to go down if you don't. Hong Kong stock index hits its lowest level in 2 decades. What is happening in China? All right, guys, this is the yearly chart for the what is it called? Hong Seng Index, the Chinese stock exchange. And you can see over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, it's just been bloody. So they're about to turn off the quantitative tightening and open up the quantitative easing. And as you can see here, guys, bruised by stock markets, and you can be sure that Chinese stock market investors right now are not feeling so good. Seeing all the glory happening in the good old Western states, you can bet that a lot of this value is going to flow into Bitcoin. Why? Hong Kong to reportedly debut spot crypto ETFs by mid-year. And guys, it's not just going to be Hong Kong and China. Like, I'm going to go as far as saying, and this is a wild speculation, but my guess is that by the end of the year, we have ETFs in every major economy. Bitcoin, at least Bitcoin ETFs in every major economy, right? Which is like something that we haven't even accounted for by any means, right? We're looking at as America's inflows is bullish. Imagine when the rest of the big economies come online as well. I'm just smiling because I had an interesting conversation today with a royal family member who's in a very wealthy country in the Middle East. And I was just saying, man, why, like, you guys have so much reserves. I'm like, why don't you guys just buy Bitcoin? And he just kind of smiled. He's like, bro, you don't think we've been doing that forever already in masses? So I don't know. There's no disclosure there, but governments have been buying for a while, right? Like, just even though they haven't made it official yet, of course they have. They're smart. They know what's going on, but it's all about to get quite official this year, I believe. So Alex Kruger says, let me tell you why I remain very bullish on risk assets. Inflation is coming down. This is talking about the US. Interest rates are also coming down. The US economy remains strong. Soft landing is becoming a reality. Trump will win. Peace talks are in place. China just turned dovish after 2 years. Quantitative tightening will end in 2024. Global liquidity is increasing, and AI-driven growth is in the process of accelerating to a point the human mind can't even comprehend. What else do you need, guys? Like, even though we had some short-term bearishness there for a while, it seems like the timeline is becoming more bullish here. Even though price isn't reflecting, I think we're at like 39K Bitcoin right now. So, but as you know, we're eternal optimists here on this channel. So all good. So, and this says, if Bitcoin mirrors past bull runs, the 2015 to 2018 cycle, the 2018 to 2022, from their respective market bottoms, projections suggest that the next market peak could land around October 2025. This implies Bitcoin still has 600 days of bullish momentum. This is why I tell you guys, don't stress about the little things that you may or may have gotten, right or wrong or timing. It's a marathon, guys, not a sprint here. It's a marathon. We're at the very beginning of this bull market where mainstream and the retail that will come in don't even realize it's a crypto bull run, right? They've forgotten about Bitcoin and crypto since 2021. So they'll come back in after the halving, after around all-time highs. And then we'll start to go up quite quickly there as well. So Bitwise, this is more of a marketing thing, but they basically just said they're the first spot traded ETF to publicly share their Bitcoin wallet, so you can track in real time the inflows or outflows of Bitwise's ETF announcement. Cool. And they say they're doing it within the spirit of Bitcoin and decentralization and proofs, essentially, right? Okay, guys, we talked about Altlayer a few times before, right? So Altlayer is this modular kind of, it's within the modular narrative like Celestia. It uses Celestia. It just had the airdrop on Celestia today. And also has some other cool features. And I kind of like this narrative almost a little bit more than Celestia. Well, actually, they serve different purposes, but still, both of them are extremely valid. So to sum this up, picture this. You want to own a custom rollup, or layer 2, decentralized and with Ethereum security. But here's the catch. You lack the funds and technical know-how to make it happen. Altlayer takes care of this by creating and making it for you. It's that simple. But like we said before, I believe there will be thousands or probably tens of thousands of blockchains in the future that all connect and talk to each other. And these application-specific chains, or these blockchains who need custom logic, they need to control their gas fees, they want to run their whatever, right? So these are going to be all application-specific chains, and they are quite useful actually to be able to make the end user experience more pleasurable, reduce fees, this kind of stuff. So, but remember, guys, all of these L2s all boil down still to Ethereum. I'm still very bullish on Ethereum. We have news, right? I think we talked about yesterday that we expect the Ethereum ETF to move much quicker. And so very, very bullish there. So Manta, guys, this is another, right? So Manta kind of fits in that same narrative, right? And, when it first launched, it was all that FUD, remember? And then it dropped down here, and it's been pretty much up only since then. And even through those 2 weeks of hell, it's still up a lot, right? And the other thing was TIA, right? And you can see here that when it first launched, when we first started covering it, was here, and then it went all up to $20, right? And so you have to remember where we are in the market right now. We're in a place where things are about to get going, right? The second that GBTC starts selling and that restores faith and the confidence in the markets, they will aggressively go up. And the good narratives, right? We always want to be in the narrative. They're going to pump very, very hard. So that's the Manta. Manta price appreciation was in the worst time ever. Celestia was a lot during bad times as well, and they sold it extremely well. Imagine this when markets are up only for months on end. So I think Altlayer is a good buy. I don't know if we'll see it back here again, but anywhere between. So this is Altlayer. Right now it's trading at 32 cents. So anywhere between 25 to 27 to 27.50 would be a great buying opportunity. I don't have any Altlayer, and if it doesn't drop down to this good buying opportunity, I'll set some limit orders down there. And if they fill, they fill. Great. If they don't, it's okay. I won't be upset if this thing continues to run either. Even from here, from this $3.22 or 32 cents. So guys, that's the wrap up the show today. It was quick, short, but powerful. Hundreds of billions of dollars about to flow in from stimulus in China, and the Chinese ETF for Bitcoin being approved soon. Can't get much more bullish than that, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.